Top 3 Best DAC. Number 3. Hi-Fi Audio Zen DAC. The UK's hi-fi audio are constantly reinventing themselves, and the DAC entry in their new Zen line makes a compelling case. We particularly like the clever features found on the Zen DAC, including the ability to match power to your headphones, as well as a smooth and nifty bass boost filter that is entirely analog. Of course, both of these elements apply only to the headphone amplifier section, but we are pleased to report that the pure DAC output performs well. The biggest downside with the Zen DAC is simply that other models outperform it. The $99 Skiat Modi sounds better. The $99 topping D10S has more useful features in the digital domain. Those are class-leading models, and the Zen DAC doesn't quite do enough to compete. The unspecified Burr Brown chipset inside just can't compete with more exacting ones from AKM&S. We also didn't like the fact that the buttons on the front of our unit were wobbly, and didn't feel seated. Given the high levels of build quality in the budget DAC space, that's a real shame. To be clear, this is a perfectly good DAC, it just isn't the first option. Number 2. Parasound NewClassic 200. We were already familiar with Parasound's excellent stereo amps, so it was a pleasant surprise to hear their DACs, too. The NewClassic 200 lacks a couple of key features, like DSD playback, something that cheaper DACs, like the $599 Cord Mocho, manage just fine, but it definitely deserves to be on this list. While it might not accept super high resolution audio, it has several nifty features. Chief among these is the fact that it can act as a dedicated preamplifier with full subwoofer control. Ultimately, the sound quality isn't going to beat models like the RME ADI2 DAC or the NAT Electronics M51, and the lack of DSD could be a real sticking point. We also aren't wild about how the incorporated Burr Brown PCM1978 chip is simply ripped from the Halo P5 preamp. We feel like there should be an upgraded version here. However, it was a genuine pleasure to hear this, and we think it's going to be on the list for quite a while. Well played, Parasound. Number 1. Benchmark DAC3 HGC. Benchmark's DAC1 and DAC2 have been the industry standard for DAC performance since they were released. The DAC3 was eagerly awaited by anyone familiar with the company's incredible audio conversion performance, and this surely must have piled the pressure onto the design team to deliver. It's not quite as fun to use as the Hugo 2 or the RME ADI2 DAC, and doesn't offer features like Bluetooth. The DAC3 features advanced harmonic filtering, which is especially evident in its silky sweet top-end audio performance. The hybrid gain control, HGC, truly helps focus the sound. For anyone unfamiliar with Benchmark, it should be noted that DAC3 is optimized for a direct connection with power amps, or powered speakers. This should not be taken for granted. A lot of effort has been poured into the gain stage optimization of the balanced outputs and the state-of-the-art volume attenuation. We could go on about this DAC's merits, but perhaps it's enough to say that it really stands on the shoulders of giants, the extraordinary DAC1 and DAC2. Check out the description for more information in updated price.